What up, guys? BigChiefTV here. Today we got a VG round 4 $42 money game against Cheese. Cheese has been around Madden forever, ever since I started playing competitively. I would want to say Madden 10. Cheese has been around and kind of a different guy. I don't think anybody really knows who he is. Most people in the Madden community kind of put a name to their face, but in any event, we're going to go ahead and jump into the gameplay. I'm using the Lions and he's using the Colts. He wanted to use the Colts and he said match up, and I said whatever, I'll take the Lions. Not too bad with what I want to do offensively. A lot of fast receivers. Javad Best is very fast. And honestly, I love when my opponent plays fake D. I don't make mistakes. I really don't. And yeah, just don't give me all day to throw. The only way you're really going to have a chance at stopping me is probably bringing pressure, with pressure that makes me confused. I mean, don't just go engage 8. Obviously, that's not going to work, but, you know, within reason. Here, I'm just going to go with stock 2-man under, maximum coverage, and kind of get caught looking in the backfield and get beat here with Wayne. Like I said, Cheese is a very good player. I think he was 88 and 30 on Virgin Gaming, so definitely one of the top ballers on there. But somebody I would beat 8 out of 10 times, I would say. 7 out of 10 probably. Definitely regarded as one of the top players in the Madden community since, you know, Madden 09. So, and as you can see, I'm making a lot of adjustments pre-snap defensively. I'm going about a mile a minute making those adjustments. I'm making about 7-8 adjustments in probably 5-6 seconds. And trust me, I didn't learn how to do that overnight, and nobody will. It's a couple years of practice, a lot of reps, a lot of games, stuff like that. So if your usering skills aren't up to par right now, they'll get there. And here we got a 4th and 1, and he runs the ball. And usually I would stop that, but whatever. Offensively from Cheese, I mean, he didn't have a great offense. Pretty much stuff I've seen before. Nothing really special at all. I was kind of surprised of how not that great it was. I mean, I was using the Lions, and I didn't really get stops, but there was a ton of 4th downs, and I probably held him to 5 4th downs, and he probably converted every one. So, you know, I made plays up until 4th down, but he converted. So, and there he throws a little screen. Here we got CJ naked. There, he's got a max coverage D. Like I said, you really want to be patient here, and if you don't have something you're 100% sure you're gonna, gonna hit or possibly intercepted, don't throw it there. Just good patience. I playmakered him up, and then there, yeah, Kelvin beating that 100% of the time. I think he's gonna have to kind of maybe address that. Kelvin Johnson definitely doesn't go without double coverage on my field when I'm playing him, so. Here I'm going to start bringing some pressure, see what else he's got offensively. I'm going to kind of get off that max coverage. And there, that was a pretty nice play. I believe he had the slot or inside receiver on a wheel route. And it's pretty long developing play. But as you can see, yeah, he's going to be open in the seam there. And here, the screen was actually pretty good. It was pretty deceptive because the running back was on the opposite side. So I don't know what route he was on or how we got him to go to the other side, but it was pretty cool and it was pretty effective, as you can see. Pretty much the only way he moved the ball that well. Yeah, 3rd and 1 here. I think I stopped this, and it's another 4th down, and I can't stop him. Yeah, I go ahead and stop this. Lions have pretty solid personnel for the most part defensively. I mean, you got, I put Durant at end, I put Sue and Fairley at DTs, and then Levy at the other end. Tulloch's pretty good middle linebacker, and then For corners, I like to go Houston. Jacob Lacey, he's not rated very well, but he's like 6 foot, 90 something speed. So definitely a pretty good cover corner. And then Delmas, I like Delmas a lot. He's fast, makes every tackle, and then he can hit too with some power. So, and as you can see, I'm moving the ball with relatively little resistance. Not too much from him defensively that confused me really at all. Here I'm going to go ahead and run to verticals. I'll motion Burleson out. And I'll either look for Burleson. It depends. If they're in man, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit that streak. He was in zone. Here we got a 4th and 1. See what I dial up here. Go ahead and put Johnson on a drag. There we go. And I'll motion him out just in case he did do that. There was nobody home and there wasn't. And I actually got held to 3 there, so not what I wanted, but nonetheless still a good drive. With 50 seconds left, I need to hold him to 3. Worst case scenario, a stop would be pretty big. And there, yeah, that's that wheel route again. It's long developing. You can't really see it when you're using that safety, so. And there's Sug. It comes up right up the middle. And that was big for me. I needed that. And I went ahead and called timeout there with 32 seconds, 3rd and 23. I would say 75% of the time I'm going to get a stop here and then have a chance, to move the ball, maybe get some more points before half. That particular play I got caught on a defensive end using, and it was kind of a nightmare. Yeah, I don't know how Fleener held on to that either. Kind of some garbage, and then there, yeah, he's got a touchdown before half. Definitely not what I wanted, but his ball too, so uphill battle from here. I'm going to need to stop here shortly. Cheese, I mean, he doesn't make mistakes. He's a pretty good player. He doesn't, a lot of players, even though they're good, they will force throws here and there. Cheese is pretty conservative, and those are the players that's toughest to beat, because in Madden, I mean, turnovers are big. If you don't turn the ball over, you're probably going to win the game. I mean, same as real football, so. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and play fake. I'm going to rush 2 deep and then spy that safety. And there Sue gets in there. Really nowhere to go for him there, so. Third and 16. I'm going to go ahead and bring pressure. Yeah, we'll flip ahead here to I held him to 3, so I'm down 7. Need 7 right here. And he doesn't really have any idea how to stop anything that I'm doing. Pretty much doing whatever I want. Just dots for days. I mean, I haven't really, in the past week, I haven't really seen anybody that can shut down my offense. So if there's somebody out there that's cooked up the D, let me know. If you want to play for money, let's do it. Otherwise, I mean, I think that remains to be seen as far as that goes. So there, yeah, I got Kelvin over the middle again. That probably happened maybe a dozen times this game. I mean, there's just so much you have to defend. I mean, you can run the ball to both sides. You can quick pass. You can, I mean, you got streaks in the seams. You got outs. You got curls. Just overall a very effective scheme. Another thing, too, you can run the ball outside effectively on both sides. So that kind of prevents your overload blitzes. Things of that nature. And there, he did that screen again, and it's what it comes down to is just poor recognition on my part. I got to know that's coming when he goes to that formation, because that's what he's been doing when he's going to that. So, something I'll make a mental note of and probably lock up next time he does it. I'm going to go ahead and run that misdirection, and I don't know why he wanted to use the Colts so bad, but they don't really seem that good. And I actually onside kicked this, because my thought process on that onside kick call is kind of because, 5:09 left. If I kick that ball deep, there's a possibility of him wasting that entire clock and kicking 3. So with the prospect of that, I'm not even going to risk it. I have a chance then. I mean, it's not a big deal giving him the ball at the 50 if you don't get it. I mean, I would say most stops happen between there and the goal line anyway, so it's pretty irrelevant, I think. And here, he knows I'm going to run on the ball, or he thinks, and I'm going to go ahead and play action. I got a wide open receiver. I'm just going to go ahead and try to waste out the remainder of the time here. If I can do that, I mean, I need to have about a perfect drive here as far as... I'm going to need about 7, 8 more plays, but definitely possible. I ran the ball. I threw the ball really well this game. I mean, there was nothing I really couldn't do. Never really had my offense stalled at any point. And then I got Kelvin beating that man coverage over there. So we got 150 left. I like where this game's at. I unfortunately got held to 3 and pretty much game though. I mean, nothing much you can do. Or is there? Yeah. I got to get my head out of my fucking ass there, but I got caught with Durant using instead of using my safety. And he didn't get in the end zone. I don't know why or what happened, if he just got too excited or whatnot. So, and then another poor call was a draw here. He's got no timeout, so essentially you got one play if you're going to run it. And he goes ahead and spikes it, and then we're heading to OT. He won the toss, so I just need to lock up here. I can hold him to 3 and have a shot. But, you know, I haven't felt this confident with my defense in years, and probably any Madden. I feel like I can get stops. And here he's going to scramble with luck, cough it up. Yes, sir. Pretty much simultaneously as the fumble, I recover the fumble, he disconnects. So, shout out to Cheese. Thanks for sponsoring my night out with my wonderful girlfriend here coming up. Appreciate it. Thanks, brother. That's it, boys. Peace.